Hello and welcome back to This Is Your Life. I am Queen Von Shay Tarot and it is September 17th, 2025. It is approximately 10:22 a.m. Today I will be doing a reading for Oprah Winfrey. She is a female and she is an Aquarius. So let's get started. I really don't have too many questions up front. All right, so we'll just see what the cards have to say and go from there. I do have questions, but not nothing like too major to just start the reading off with. So let's use these cards right here. These cards, these oracle cards, are the sign of the time oracle cards. So I really just want to see um, what could come out that could be related to Oprah Winfrey in any type of way, just to start the reading, because I really don't know which way to go with this. So I just want to see what the cards will do. All right, so let's pre-shuffle. Spirit, with these oracle cards, can you give us any signs that would let us know this reading is for or will be for Oprah Winfrey? Like any signs, any clues? Female Aquarius. 3 cards if possible. Just have something to work with. Three cards, please. For Oprah Winfrey. Okay. I asked for 3 cards, so I'm gonna definitely take the next one that's on top, and that's actually a feather, and it's number 7. And whoa. Okay. So we have message followed by sunflower, number 34. This talks about action. And then we have number 28, which talks about crown, and it talks about personal power. All right. So I think in a way, you know, these cards could definitely represent her, or, you know, give us a sign that this reading is for her, especially with the crown and the personal power coming out, number 28. Now, this card at the bottom is a little interesting because it talks about disruption, and number 41, and it's an airplane. Okay, so the disruption could be anything, you know. I would hope that to start this reading off, you know, it wouldn't be anything destructive that would happen to her, especially, you know, with her being on airplanes like she is. So I would hope that wouldn't have anything to do with anything, but there could definitely be some type of disruption to come about, okay, in her life regarding this reading. Or it could just talk about different destructive things that has been done, you know, when it comes to her. What has been done on her behalf or anybody else's, I don't know. I'm just saying, fill in the blanks. All right. So I'm going to put these cards up here so we can refer to them later on. So we have lightning, disruption at the bottom of the deck. Message, number 7 with a feather. Sunflower in action, number 34. And number 28, we have crown, and it talks about personal power. Now, I want to just look at her pre-card shuffle cards and see what I have right here. Well, one thing's for sure, with this sunflower, it makes me think about the sun, okay? It always does. And during her pre-shuffle card, she actually did get the sun. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick it up there because that did come out during her pre-shuffle. So we know the sun is like our source for warmth, our source for vitamin D, things of that nature. All right, so with this card coming out for me, it kind of make it seem as if there's something that she needs to be taking action, moving towards something. Okay, whatever that is, I'm not really for sure. All right, but let's just keep it moving. Now I want to use these cards right here. This is the tarot, and I just want to see when I say her name, you know what I'm saying, what cards come out so we can kind of see which direction to go in. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Oprah Winfrey, what can the tarot tell us when it comes to Oprah Winfrey, female Aquarius? Mm-mm. Okay. All right. So, well, let's put it this way. Interesting, right here, because it's the Two of Cups, right? It's the Two of Cups. I said, when it comes to her, what can you tell us? Okay, so we starting off with the Two of Cups. All right, so depending on what this card has to say, could have a lot to do with why the Two of Cups came out. So let's turn it over and see. Okay, okay. So not bad. Um, the Two of Cups right here, followed by the Six of Cups. All right, so it's a little interesting that the Six of Cups would come out. The only reason why I'm saying that is because this is also like the sun, energy, like the sun. Okay, so it's definitely something that she needs to know when it comes to the sun in her. All right, we have the Six of Cups, and it talks about pleasure and playfulness and innocence. Wait a second. The sun, the sun, the sun. Huh. Okay, so with this, I could be tripping, but I don't know why the didn't she have a kid, a little boy, I think, or something like that? Because I keep saying the sun. We got sunflower, we got sun. And then this is the crazy part about it. Whenever I look at the Six of Cups, I never think about the sun in any type of way because it's water. So personally, I never think about that. But I saw the sun right here. So I don't know if this is damn, where my phone at? I don't know if this is a message from her son. Look, we have the feather, and it says message right here. It's a green feather. I don't know if this is a message from our son or something. But with the Two of Cups, I don't know if he's want her to know that he loves her or something to that extent. I'm not for sure. That's crazy. But I'll just put it right here. I'll just put it right here. All right. So once I pulled that, we have the Emperor, and it talks about protection and authority and discipline and father figure. Oh, is it possible that this could be a message from her father letting her know that the kid she had is they together or something like that? Protection, authority, discipline, and father figure. It could be that they together or something like that. They're around each other or something. I swear I'm not trying to reach or nothing, but that's just what I'm getting. Okay. Oh, listen. Once I pulled that, I ended up with the Four of Swords. And this card right here is basically like the rest card. You know, it says recuperation, things of that nature. I'm feeling like what could be what this could be saying is that she can rest now, knowing that her father is with her child that passed on early on. Okay, that's what I'll say. Yeah, it's 11:11 on the clock, so I believe that is correct, and I'm gonna just leave it right there. Oh, oh, look, oh, look, the Empress, and the Empress talks about pregnancy and motherhood. So this could also be more clarification that, that is what it was alluding to with pregnancy right here and the Empress. And it could also be alluding to, like, guess what? Not only is your child surrounded by your father, but also your mother with the Empress coming out here. Okay. So yeah, that could definitely be true because I just looked at my notes and her mother is actually is that say Taurus? Is her mama a Taurus? Yep, her mother is actually a Taurus too. So that could definitely be what it's alluding to. And if so, I think that is so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay. Mm. Isn't that something? Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. All right. Hmm. Let's see. What else? I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really come with a game plan, but let's use these cards right here. These are the Moonology cards, right? And I personally think that um just like we all have like a sun sign, hers happens to be Aquarius, but we also have a moon sign too. Okay, so I would like to know when it comes to her moon sign, what does these Moonology cards have to say? And then we'll see what the tarot will say in return. Like I said, I didn't have a game plan, but here we go. So her moon sign is actually Sagittarius. Okay, Spirit. When it comes to Oprah Winfrey and her moon sign being in Aquarius, I said I'm sorry. With her moon sign being in Sagittarius, when it comes to Oprah Winfrey and her moon sign being in Sagittarius, what can you tell us about that when it comes to her? Or what is it that she needs to know? And what can you tell us What is it that she needs to know when it comes to her moon sign? Sorry, I just want to try to get it right. Don't give me no shit. Don't give me no shit. Okay. So you see how that little card just flipped out. Okay. This is a little interesting to me. Everything always interesting to me. Hell yeah. So, um, without even looking at this card right here that kind of flew out, I'm taking notice again to this message card right here, number 7, right? And the reason why I'm taking, I'm looking at it is because with the Moonology card, we got this right here, okay? And the colors seem a little similar to me in a roundabout way, right? So it talks about you are good enough, okay? And it talks about full moon in Virgo. Now, I'm not for sure if, yeah, she probably more than likely does have Virgo in her chart. I just didn't write that down. That particular, everyone shit that it could have been, I didn't write that down. Fucking sucks. But they is saying you are good enough. So at times, even though she is, I feel like it's another message coming in for her. That was my whole point for the color green and shit. Even though she is who she is, there may still be times where she may feel as if she's not good enough. All right. Now, that's just what came out, so that's what I said. But that, whenever I flip this card over, it will explain this here, hopefully. Okay, so you are good enough. She needs to know that, which is crazy. You're like a fucking billionaire. What you mean? No, I'm just kidding. Damn. Wow. You saw, look. This is a message. She need to hear this. This crazy. Look, you saw how that card flipped out all crazy when it did come out in the first place. But look what it says. Um, it's in the reverse, as you can see, right? But look what it says. It says, "Don't let your past hold you back." South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. You are good enough. So, you know what's crazy? And it makes sense. And the reason why it makes sense is because of the card, this card right here. Remember about the crown and the personal power, right? But like sometimes people know. Okay, this is a terrible reference, but it's the best that I can come up with. And not saying this in her in any type of way, but I just can't come up with a better thing to kind of hurry up and get it out there. But you know how they say you can't change a whore into a housewife? It's like, even though she's a billionaire, she may still have things come up in her that still make her feel like she's that person, that she was way back when, before we even knew she existed, right? So, as always, like I like to tell a lot of people, money is a tool. It's cool to have if you have it, but it doesn't fix the internal issues that one may have. And I figured that out, man. I mean, I'm not no spring chicken anymore, but about 15 years, was it 15 years ago? Hell no, it can't be that long ago. Maybe about 10 years ago, maybe 8, I don't know. But um, just with the type of work that I did, I was around a lot of wealthy and rich people. And a lot of times, I would just be tripping off of the issues that they would have in life versus mine's or anybody else's. Like, damn, really? This what you tripping off of? And you got all this money? Like, it was crazy. And back then, even though you talk about it, I don't care about money today. Even back then, I never really cared about money or anything like that. But that right there made it so clear in my head as to why not. Like, because it's just a tool and it can't fix everything. And some things are inner issues that need to be taken care of. So I think it's possible that she could still deal with the fact of not being good enough because of her past. Okay. So that's what came out for her moon cards, and that's interesting too because we all are like different. Like I said, like it, during the daytime, this is like our sign that everybody sees. Your sun sign is like this is what people see how you are. So we can pretend to be this, that, or whatever. It's just the public persona. Our sun card. So then our moon card is like that's our personal time, that's our personal space, and that's when we really deal with a lot of things on the inside, like in the dark where can't nobody see. 21, can't nobody see what's going on inside. All right, so we're gonna see what the tarot has to say about that as well. That's crazy. This is crazy. So as soon as I pulled this card, you know what I did. I looked at the color first. And then I looked at the personal power card because they damn near seem similar in color to me. Okay. But it's even more interesting because as I stated before, her moon card is actually in Sagittarius, right? Yeah, because that's what I had said earlier. So her moon sign is actually in Sagittarius, and this is full moon in Sagittarius, and they're telling her to look at the bigger picture, right? Look at the bigger picture. Well, the bigger picture, it seems to me, when it comes to her, could have a lot to do with her personal power. Okay, looking at the bigger picture, looking at who you are, like seriously, not at how everybody else see you, but looking at the bigger picture, your personal power. All right. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. So then I pull that card, and then I'm gonna leave it right there because it's basically just everything that I had just said. And we have a time for healing. That's what she needs. Nobody probably even know that, except for the people who are the closest to her. Probably know that. So um, I'm just gonna take this one so we can have it. Oh, look. Once I remove a time for healing, because this would be like the bottom of the deck. Look what we got once I remove that card. A new start is coming. And that's interesting because look, uh, shit. A new start is coming. So remember, with this disruption, okay, sometimes remember I said like a disruption is like a tower. It's like a tower moment. I didn't say that, but I said something about her being on plane, and I hope it wouldn't be nothing like that. That would physically be a disruption, right? But um, with disruption being here and lightning, it could be something that occurs that gives her a new start. Okay, in order for certain things to be, rebuilt, they have to be broken down in order to have a new start somewhere for her. All right, so I think that's pretty deep, and I think it's pretty dope. All right. Oh wow! Once I move that lightning and destruction card, look what we got. Globe and possibilities. Globe, ain't that some shit? Globe and possibilities. We know this lady is known all around the world. We know that. So just imagine with the proper healing and a new start, all the different possibilities that she can bring around the world, to the globe. You feel me? I'm just saying. So I'm gonna leave those right there, and we got this new start right here. I wonder that did her pre-shuffle cards have anything to do with what I just talked about? Yeah, yeah, because look, um, we have change. We have change right here, right? And if I'm not Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Aquarius ruling planet, I think, is Uranus, and even did they say Saturn? I'm not for sure, but I think this is cool that it came out too in her pre-shuffle. So we know there needs to be some type of change, okay, for a new start, a time for healing, okay. So in the lightning disruption, that's a change as well. So that's I'm gonna put that card up here too, right here by the disruption with the change coming, because that had came out. And what else we got? All right. So yeah, where's that Polly? Oh, here you go. Yeah, she had this card too. Okay, yeah. All right. Yep. So we got some more cards. I ain't gonna get to those yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad I looked at it. Ooh, ooh, I love it. Okay. So this card came out in her pre-shuffle too, right? And it talks about unpack the past. Okay. So I'll read it. It says, often our conception of romantic love is deeply rooted in our earliest experiences. How we experience love in our family dynamics, our first relationship, and our first heartbreak. Okay. So um, remember, with don't let the past hold you back, right? It's in the reverse, right? And this card right here talking about unpack your, what it says, unpack the past. I'm trying to read it. Unpack the past. So that is what she needs to do to have better relationships. And I'm feeling like it could be a better relationship with her own personal self and how she feels about herself deep down inside when no one's looking, or her relationship when it comes to her mother, okay, her relationship when it comes to her father. I don't know 100% how her relationship was with her mother or her father. um, but what I do know is that this card talks about how we experience love in our family dynamics. Our first relationship is supposed to be, child, mother, father, things of that nature. So whatever it is she experienced or didn't experience, okay, it more than likely has a lot to do with her past, is how she feels it, when the moon comes out and talks about like time for healing. So, and that's a lot of people's story and a lot of people's background, but maybe some people may feel like, damn, maybe not her, but at the same time, maybe this is some things that she could have expressed on her TV show. But I was damn near, I was like a fucking newborn, damn near. So I don't really know too much about her show outside of you get a car, you get a car, look up under your seat, you get a car. That's just about all I know, when it comes to her, You know, I wanted a car. You know, I never got the car. Shit. Or the house. Or the house. Okay. So, yeah. Let's just see what the tarot has to say about this. Okay. Spirit, when it comes to Oprah Winfrey and her moon sign being in Sagittarius, can you tell us slash her a little bit more about, you know, being good enough and unpacking the past and things of that nature and needing time for healing? The hell? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay. Look, so I said, you know, basically tell us why I need time for healing and not letting your past hold you back and good enough in the bigger picture. Well, this is what flew out. Okay, let's talk about it. So we got the Nine of Swords. Okay, this is crazy because this is, like I said, she's an Aquarius, but this is actually Gemini, right? This is Mars and Gemini. Okay, so I did say her Gemini was in, like, what was it? What the fuck was her Gemini in? Um, I fucking for I forgot. I forgot. I forgot where her Gemini was in. Was it Jupiter? Yes, her Gemini is in Jupiter, and Jupiter is like, it's a big ass planet, but it also talks about like abundance and prosperity and things of that nature. Like that's what Jupiter brings to the table. Okay, that's what that planet brings to the table. So when I asked about all of this, and this pops out, and then to see that her Gemini, her Gemini is in Jupiter. It's like with the Nine of Swords coming out, it talks about opening up and self pity and malicious gossip, breakdowns and scandals. Okay, so this here has a lot to do with why all of this is this way, but they're asking her to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture, um, what I would think would be her as a person. And the reason why I say that is because we got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and it talks about being honest, okay, and protecting yourself, meaning your emotions and things of that nature, and being independent, which more than likely we know that she is, and intelligent. I'm pretty sure she went to college, and it talks about being funny. So it's almost like she needs to just, wow, wow, look, she needs to just step into her personal power. She's an Aquarius, which means she's the Queen of Swords right here, right? With that Gemini, I know she got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. She got all that shit. She got a lot of that shit in her chart or whatever. But it's like she needs to get out of this energy. Maybe even talk to somebody. Okay, because there's self-pity here. She has self-pity, and this is why, I mean, she may feel as if she isn't good enough. This is why healing is needed. This is why the past needs to be unpacked, you know, because she feels like this. when no one's looking, when she's alone. Wow, that is crazy to me. Hold on, let me just move these cards up so I can make room. Cause Lord, I knew this was gonna. I got another reading coming up too, and it's an Aquarius, but it's a male. So stay tuned for that. But I just want to move these cards up because I got a feeling I'm gonna need the room. Shit. Okay, let's keep these in order so I can kind of refer back to them as needed. Okay. But anyhow, that's why those moon cards came out the way that they did. All right. And I don't like that it came out like that for her. Hell, where did I do with? Oh yeah, a new start is coming. So I guess she just have to get about that type of energy. Okay. So let's put this here, and then I'm just gonna remove this one. Okay. All right. So, ha 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 ha. That's so funny. So when I remove this card, we actually have the Page of Wands, and it talks about adventure. And the reason why I laughed at that, okay, is because when I did her pre-shuffle, Embrace Adventure came out. Whatever that may be when it comes to her, okay, whatever she feels like adventure is. But um, with the Page of Wands being here, it definitely talks about it's like a fresh start, cheerfulness, extroverted, fearless, and this is like Leo and Sagittarius, Aries type energy, right? And remember, we had got the Sun card that had came out for her earlier. All right, so with this Page of Wands being right here, it's like she needs to be, you know, living her best life. And as I said before, you would think that she is, you know, going on different trips, traveling to different countries and things of that nature. But it's almost like, say for instance, if she wasn't who she was, like what would she be doing right now if she wasn't who she was right now? Being able to enjoy doing things that you would normally love to do, but just really ain't got the time to do that right now because you have this whole thing, this whole persona, this whole thing that you have to keep up. Okay. And then what could be so mediocre to the next person could be like everything to her, even as small as it may be. It could be something simple. It could be something like going fishing. You feel me? Like, okay, you want to pass up this, I don't know, 500,000 to go fishing, you know, something to that extent. All right. But she does have a new start coming. We may not never know about it, but things probably are finna get ready and change up for her in a type of way. Mm-hmm. All right. No more of this because we done. Damn. I said things are probably finna get ready and change up for her in some type of way. And then look what we got. We got the Eight of Wands, right? And the Eight of Wands talks about sudden change, excitement, quick decisions. Wow. And this is actually more Sagittarius energy, right? And remember, her moon is in Is her moon in Sagittarius? Is it? Yes, her moon is in Sagittarius. All right. So she definitely got some sudden changes coming. Like I said, we may not be aware of it, but oh yeah, it's coming. Now that's it. No more cards. Shit. No more cards. Okay. I like this. I didn't know how this reading was gonna turn out for her, but I like it. So now that we done did the good part of the reading, yo, let's get into it. Okay, let me stop tripping. Um, let's be messy. Let's be messy. Why can't we be friends? Why can't? No, I'm just kidding. So let's see what the tea is here. Lord, why do we have to do it? You don't have to do it, Shay. You don't have to do it. Okay. So these are my old T cards. What's the T cards? And these are my new What's the T cards. So what I'm gonna do is talk about shit. We'll use one of each and just see what come out. Okay. When it comes to Oprah Winfrey regarding What's the Tea, can I get some cards regarding What's the Tea when it comes to her past? Yeah, since these are the old cards, let's go there. Spirit, when it comes to Oprah Winfrey regarding What's the Tea when it comes to her past, can I get some cards, please? Interesting. So, I got 2 cards. I guess I didn't ask for however many, but I got 2. But what we have is we got ignoring. Okay. So when it comes to the T, when it comes to her past, either A, she's ignoring it, or it's just not a conversation that's I don't know, it's being talked about. Shit, I don't fucking know. But we got ignoring, okay? So let's turn this one over. Ah, ha 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 ha. That's funny. When it comes to her past regarding What's the T, we got ignoring, and the reason why we got ignoring because it's same shit, just a different day. Okay, so and then at the bottom of the deck we got no facts, and it says never has the facts, makes up shit, and lies. Okay, so that's rather interesting. Now I want to know what was the T talked about in the past. I don't remember nothing. I mean, I don't know. Let me put this up here. Okay. Then once I said no more of the no facts cards, we got jackpot, and it talks about winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. Damn. So when it comes to the past, the T is still about the fact that she got rich, or inherited money, or ended up having unexpected money. So people could probably just be talking about, how successful she was and how she had came about it from where she had came from. Maybe that's what the T was in the past, talking about this black lady from wherever, and look at her now. So maybe she ignored a lot of things that was said. I don't know. But we're going to leave that alone. Yeah, we got kissing ass. Maybe she just, I don't know. Maybe she felt like people were trying to kiss her ass because of the type of money and things that she had. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. Then we got dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and protected by haters. Damn. Interesting. Because remember early on, I did say with the Queen of Swords that she's protected. So, I don't know. Maybe Maybe back then there were some bullets that needed to be. Ah, 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 ah. I'll stop it right here at number 6. Then we said, it says, too busy winning. Yep. So when it comes to the past, and her, she was ignoring it because, it was the same shit, just a different day. Half the time, people didn't have the facts. They knew about the money and things of that nature. She was aware of the people who was kissing her ass, and she just blocked out her haters and tried to keep the negative people away from her that didn't have facts because she was too busy winning. Okay, now once I removed too busy winning, we got played out, which makes me feel like we're done with this deck when it comes to her. Okay. Because it's played out. All right. Now, this is the what's the news, okay? So let's see when it comes to the T, what's the current T, okay? Spirit, when it comes to Oprah Winfrey, what is the currency? Sound like I said the currency, but I know I said the currency. Spirit, what is the current T when it comes to Oprah Winfrey? I'm so slow. I just heard. I'm not even tell y'all what I just heard her scream, Hoppo! Hoppo! Just as loud as hell for no reason at all. I don't even understand why. Okay. It says at the bottom of the deck, reading up, doing the research, learning more, and gaining insight is the current T. Okay. Anything else? What? Hmm? What? That's crazy. Okay. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay. Well, we got one card that's face down and one that's faced up. So this one is faced up. And I asked what the current T was. And we got tiptoeing, avoid getting caught, acting shady, and sneaky. With who, bro? With who, though? Stop playing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just screamed, Hoppo. And look, we got tiptoeing, avoiding getting caught, acting shady, and sneaking around. Now, I know that she was single when she went to the juke joint place, right? Okay. So, when it comes to the current T, why would I say Hoppo? I don't know. But what I do know is at the bottom of this deck, we got cuffing season. And it talks about single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship and on a hunt. So that's some crazy shit. Okay. So tiptoeing. Come on, ain't this lady like 40, not 40 something. Ain't this lady like 70 something years old? Like who the fuck is she? Who would say something like that? That's crazy. Okay, cuffing season, ready to single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship on the hunt, tiptoe. Who the hell? Let me see what this card is. Is this another one of these no facts? Oh, oh, oh. Huh. Lipstick, evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. Look, avoid getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around. Lipstick is evidence. Infidelity, cheating, and betrayal. Cuffing season. Well, let's go to the cards. Cause this is getting. I'm hearing that thrift shop. That thrift shop. What's that song by Old Boy? The thrift shop. The thrift shop. What's the thrift shop? Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take your grandpa style. I'm gonna take you hand me down skin. Fucking a. Listen. Okay, so I know this is just the tea, but can I get some cards that could explain more of what's the news slash tea? Why is tiptoeing here in lipstick evidence in cuffing season? Why is that here when it comes to the tea for Oprah Winfrey? Who is this? Who is this? I need some faces. Who is this? Who tiptoeing? Who caught? Who is tiptoeing when it comes to the tea regarding Oprah Winfrey? Who is tiptoeing? What? I can't even get it out. When it comes to the tea, lipstick evidence, infidelity, cheating, and betrayal, tiptoeing, avoid getting caught. Who is this? Who is tiptoeing? Oh, I'm trying to put this card back in here. It's the Nine of Wands. Okay. This is the Nine of Wands. So I'm trying to scoop back in here. All right. Now, this is some shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Okay, so I asked who was this and who was tiptoeing, right? Now, this right here is like the craziest part for me because I oh my God. Okay. I know this sound crazy, but I think it's her. I think it's O. I think it's Big O. I think it's Oprah. I think it's Oprah. And the reason why I say that is because what I was saying, highball. A woman ain't supposed to be in a juke joint. She ain't be in a juke joint. And, she got 9 kids. Now that he left her. Okay, listen. I think this is Big O. And I could be tripping. But I think it's her. And the T is. How could it be her though? Okay, listen. The only reason why I say I think it's her is because I do have the. I said I need some faces, right? And I have the Temperance card, right? And the Temperance card talks about this is Sagittarius period. It's Sagittarius period, and we know that's her moon card, right? And we know about Jupiter as well, and her Gemini for her. Now, only because you know Gemini has those two different type of personalities. Because remember, I'm like, no way, this can't be her doing this. But it's Jupiter is big, right? And her Gemini is in there, so it's like, man, listen. I bottom line, I think is her. We have the Five of Pentacles right here, right? And it talks about struggling, hardship, abandonment, outcast, and isolation, right? That's the Five of Pentacles. Next to the Knight of Wands, right? And it talks about like charming, energetic type of person, hero, whatever the case may be, right? And then we have the World card, okay? Talks about achievement and wholeness, followed by the Ten of Cups. It ain't him. It ain't Stedman, because he ain't finna lose none of this money. Oh, he gonna continue to be charming and happy and all of that because his world is all of that and he is happy and he ain't going nowhere. Because if so, I don't know what kind of money he got, but I know it ain't Oprah money. Okay? Listen, it's not him. Damn, it's not him. I feel this is her. Mm, damn. Wow. Does any of these cards have to say anything when it comes to this cheating? This cheat shit? Listen. Cross pollinate. Listen. We got Gemini and it's in the cross pollination. Cross pollination, right? But it came out in the reverse. Cross pollination. What the fuck does that mean? Hold on. Hold on. Where's the book at? Cross. I got to look it up. I'm sorry. I just got to. Man. Mm. 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 Wow. Damn. Y'all don't even understand. Wow. Purpose. Wow. This is this is not really good at all. But really, feel tension, situation, blocking lines of communication. Gathering information, bits of the truth may float in on gossip, exploring social media, sound bites, and other ways to get words out. Talk to people as if they are siblings, true equals. If it's something that is bothering you, you find a place to unpack it and get it on the table and take a good look. Then talk it over in depth with a friend or a therapist. Trust the process of self expression to help get the root of the problem. However, assuming anything you say will be repeated, Gemini scattered seeds is not concerned with privacy or individuals. This is not a necessary loyalty. Oh, 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 Lord have mercy. This is a mutable air sign. This is a mutable. This is a mutable air sign. Gemini cross pollinate. Ooh, wait. Mm, 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 mm. listen, it talks about Gemini access to weave a web of connections. Mm, mm, mm. Listen, I was just reading that to see if you know if this could have anything to do with her being the actual person that could be doing the cheating. I mean, the alleged tiptoeing, cheating, lipstick evidence, things of that nature. Mm, mm, mm. We got invitation right here. Yep. Invitation came out in the reverse. Invitation came out in reverse as well as the cross pollinate. Trine and sextile, and thinking. Okay. So it's possible that she ain't did it, but she thinking about doing it. She thinking about doing it. That's the T. She thinking about doing it. I think. Ooh, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let's put these cards back over here. Shit. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Let's just. Okay. Let's just ask. Let's just. I feel it's her with the Temperance card being here and represented by Sagittarius. I think it's her. I definitely don't think it's him. I definitely don't think it's him because he got too much to lose. He got too much to lose. He happy. It ain't him. It's her. What's that? What's after this? Listen. Once I pull with this, we got the Five of Wands, and it talks about conflicts, arguments, tension, and clash of ego. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Before I move on, is there anything else? Any more clarification or anything when it comes to this tiptoeing and lipstick things of that nature? I'm talking about currency. Is there anything else? Look at hell, look at hell, look at hell. Listen, man. I'm telling you. I'm, I'm telling you. Okay, I don't know if this card is because it's face down, right? But I can tell you what I have right here. We have the Two of Swords, right? And the Two of Swords talks about truth, painful choices, denial, blindness, and avoidance. Okay. Now this is Source right here. This is Libra energy, right? She does have Libra as well in her chart. So I really do feel like this is her. I really do. I feel like with painful choices and denials and truth, you know, I feel it's her. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have more Sagittarius energy right here. And it talks about struggles and obligations and burnt out with the Ten of Wands. So either a choice is going to be made or something like that. Something is going to come to an end or something just, man, nearly completed. What is this card? Wow, ain't that about a bitch? The Ace of Swords, clarity, breakthrough, truth, authority, and new beginnings. This is more Aquarius. So, like I said, I don't think this is him in any type of way. If it is him, no, there's no way it could be Stedman because peep game. Listen, I just remembered that homie is a Pisces, and I was finna say ain't no water here. Hell yeah, it's some water here, and he's a Is he a Pisces? Where my notes at? Is he a Pisces or am I tripping? He's a Pisces. He's a Pisces. And remember, I said I don't think it's him because he ain't finna take the risk of being broke and struggling. Hell no. He gonna keep being charming. You know what I'm saying? He feel completed. He feel like everything is completed. He happy where he at. She is the one that's not happy. She is the one that's gonna have a breakthrough, clarity breakthrough, the truth and a new beginning. It all this talks about is truths and new beginnings and shit up there. That's all it talked about. Stalemate, truth. They've been together for a long time. Okay. Oh, what if she was to see this? Listen, I'ma just leave it there. I'm gonna leave it right there because this is crazy. Ooh wee. Once I move that to a source right there, we got the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands talks about victory and success, recognition, praise, triumph. Ugh, what's after this one? Ooh, Lord have mercy. Once I pulled the Ten of Wands, look what came. A tower moment. I told you. Something finna shit. Something finna happen. Something finna be. It's nearly over with. It's nearly completed. And when it's whoop, boom, shit, man, I got to stop. I got to stop because this is just way too much. Too much. I can't do it. Cuffing season. Mm-mm. Ooh. Wine and dine? Courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Oh my God. Transcend for clues of whom you should be with and attributes. This is crazy. This was her card at the bottom of the deck when I had did the pre-shuffle, and we got Juno. And Juno talks about in Rome mythology, Juno is the devoted wife of Jupiter, Zeus in Greek mythology, and the queen of the universe. In astrology, this asteroid represents intimate relationships, marriage, commitment, partnership, along with all the complexities that come with it in personal relationship, interpersonal relationship, including jealousy and infidelity. Look to Juno in your chart to see which zodiac sign it's transiting for clues on whom you should be with and attributes you might look for in a strong relationship. It ain't strong like it used to be. It ain't hitting like it used to be. She finna get out here and be winding and dining and probably already creeping and seeking. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Who knew? Who knew? I am tripping. I'm gonna just put this right here and leave it alone. Ooh, flighty, temporary options, and unpredictable intentions. Rebound. Ooh, I'm gonna leave it there. This news is just too much for my baby ears to hear. I can't. I cannot listen to this type of stuff because Oprah, not Miss You Get a Car, You Get a Car, You Get a Car. Oh, wait. I can't, y'all. I just can't. Uh, I just can't see it. Whew. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get to the other reading because this is a lot. Okay. This should be crazy. All right. Okay. So now that we done got out the tea, because people was being messy, like it wasn't even me. People was being messy like all the time. Blame it on me. Okay. Here we go. Now, I don't even know what cards to use now because shit, I'm still tripping. Oh, I did. What did I want to use these cards for? Oh, yeah. Yeah. This was just a question that I had, and I want to use the Kipper to see what would come out. Everybody always wishes if they could be, rich and things of that nature and have money and fame, whatever the case may be. Um, what I wanted to use the Kipper cards was basically to ask that now that Oprah Winfrey has more money than she ever dreamed she would have in life, how does she feel deep down inside about being a billionaire? Okay. I think that's fair. Yeah? All right. Spirit. Uh-oh. When it comes to Oprah Winfrey, deep down inside, how does she feel knowing that she is a billionaire? How does that make her feel deep down inside, knowing that she is a billionaire? Spirit. I think I am going to do the other reading. Okay. So this is a little interesting. I said, how does she feel deep down inside knowing that she's a billionaire? And we got thief. Now, one could look at this two different ways. Either A, she feels as if people could steal from her, or B, she feels knowing that she's a billionaire is that she has stolen she stole something. So shit, maybe she feel like she stole something. How does she feel deep down inside? We got thief, followed by number 7, and it says message. Okay, so deep down inside she feels thief. All right, so let's ask the Kipper why thief? Why did thief come out? Mm. Now that she's a billionaire, how does she feel deep down inside? And we got main male, and then we have main male, and then we have Sutton Wealth. So this is how I'm looking at it. How she feels deep down inside, having more money than she ever could dream of. She feels as if somebody, a male male, she more than likely would be with or is with, would steal her money, and suddenly become wealthy. Oh, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Sudden wealth. Okay, remember message came out and it had number 7. When I look at 7, when I look at this sudden wealth, we got 777 right here. So the message is I guess being a billionaire, how she feels deep down inside is that her money could be taken away from her from a main male, and they could become suddenly wealthy, which definitely make me think about what we just talked about with the tiptoeing and shit. So she's worried about her money possibly when it comes to how she feels deep down inside right now. So she's concerned about her money. What? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, I'm gonna go to the cards in a second. I'm gonna go to the cards in a second. Let's just remove this card. Oh, oh, oh. Damn, it's what I just said. Whoa. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, no, because that's that mature male, I think. Okay, so yeah, she's concerned that her money would be. If you got $1 billion get the fuck out of here. That ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, that's how she feel. He would take her money and become a wealthy man, wealthy man, sudden wealth. That's how she feel about her money right now, deep down inside. We got gift number 17. You know this is Aquarius. Is this how she feel? Just say it, and then it's an hour and 17 minutes on the clock right now. I swear, I'm done. I am done. I don't know why I ask these questions. I don't know why I ask these questions. I don't even know why. Mm. Once I remove that, once I remove that, it's it's for me. It's just more clarification because look, we have number 2, and it talks about main female. All right, main female. So I already feel like the gift right here is Oprah being represented by number 17 with the gift card, okay, for Aquarius. So either more confirmation with main female right here, that yes, or she could be concerned that, you know, he could take her money and then give it to some other woman. Okay, I could look at it that way too. And then I'm gonna leave it there for real this time. Yeah, that's her hard occupation. That's her hard money she done worked for. She ain't finna, you know. Let me just peek and see what the next one is. We got Journey. We got Journey. So that's crazy. Okay, okay. That's that. What else? What else? So I feel like we got the messages already from her mother and her father. Let's do we want to know? Because I don't think she is. You know, it's getting long. I don't want to use these cards. I was fan to, should I? Let me just see. These are the Life Purpose Oracle cards. I just want to see any messages from Spirit directly to her. Spirit, do you have any personal messages for Oprah Winfrey via these cards right here? I'm only gonna shuffle 3 times, not 3 times, but do the cards like 3 times, and does nothing come out, then he good on that. Is there any personal messages for Oprah via the Life Purpose cards? So we got author. And it says, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Now, this is interesting because I'm pretty sure she done wrote a lot of books, right? So maybe it's another book that's the personal messages that Spirit wants her to write about something. And then we got leadership, and it says take charge of a situation. Okay, so I don't know what that is, but that's the personal message right there when it comes to her life purpose, author, leadership, and then we got builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. All right. And then we got creative expression. All right. Okay, so ain't that like, don't you know? Your soul longs to express itself creatively. All right. Past life issues. We know that much already. That was right there when I took the cards out. Past life issues. We know that much. All right. Spirit, what personal messages do you have? Damn. For Oprah Winfrey. Same thing. I'm only gonna do three like, see what come out. Personal messages. Last time. That's it. At the bottom of the deck, we got Archangel Raphael. It says the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. All right. So then we have something about healing. Yeah. I think yeah. A time for healing. Remember, in her moon card, a time for healing. So then we got Archangel Raphael, and it says the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything that Spirit? Is there anything that Oprah Winfrey should be asking you guys when it comes to needing help or anything of that nature? Is there anything she should be asking you guys? Three shuffles. I mean, three. 1, 2. There we go. 3. Yep, we got number 11. And number 11 talks about decisions and higher self. So, yeah, Spirit definitely wants her to connect more. All right. Especially when it comes to different decisions in her life. When what she needs to be doing is connecting with Spirit when it comes to making decisions in her life. Higher self. Okay. I'll just put that here. Followed by, what was this? Self-love, and it came in a reverse. Self-love, and it came in a reverse. So when it comes to her loving herself, loving on herself even more. They definitely want her to reach out to them. And more than likely, this could have a lot to do with this book or something that they talking about she still got in her. Probably talk about self-love, how to love herself, or letting people know at one point in time she didn't. Now, I haven't read her books. I don't know. Hell, I don't think I even read a magazine of hers. I know she got one. I used to see them at the grocery store. But, yeah, so I don't know if she wrote books like that before or something, but maybe she will. Okay. So now I'm gonna get ready and wrap it up. I'm gonna get ready and wrap it up, cause it's getting kind of long. But I want to use these. Damn, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some. Mm-hmm. Hold on, hold on. Um, should I use these? So, love and relationship and meditation decks. Damn, I don't know if this is the one I should use. Um, hold on. I think I should use. Do I want to get up? I want to get my ass up and go look for some cards. I really don't think I want to, but I'm not. I'm gonna just use the. No, I can't. I don't think I can use these. Can I use these? Can I? No, I can't. I just don't think I can. All right. Let me. Damn. I probably can use these. I probably can use these. Okay. What I do remember is back in the day, people used to talk about Gail. I just found out that Oprah Winfrey middle name is Gail too. But back in the day, people used to talk about Oprah and Gail having a relationship that was closer than just regular friends or whatever the case may be. I don't know if I could use these tarot cards and they'll give me anything, but I didn't feel like getting up because I'm being lazy right now. But I want to see what comes out via these cards right here. All I'm going to say is when it comes to um, Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King's relationship, is there anything the tarot can tell us? Shit, keep it simple. Hell, okay? I don't know. Spirit, can you tell me anything when it comes to Oprah Winfrey relationship with Gayle King? What type of relationship does Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King have? Last shuffle. I hope these cards are okay for this particular question. Damn. That's it? Okay. So this card is face down. I can't see it. But what I can see is the hangman, right? And the hangman, this is water. Okay. So it talks about what are you not seeing that is right in front of you. Now, I don't know if this card has anything to do, because I use a certain deck, so I'm not for sure if this has anything to do with them like that. But it talks about disengagement, right? Disengagement and looking at the world from a different perspective. Now, we think of water, we do think of like emotions and love, okay? Things like that. So we have the Seven of Pentacles over here. And the Seven of Pentacles is like long term investment, things of that nature. What I do know is that Gail is a earth sign. She's a Capricorn, okay? So what I'm feeling like is when it comes to their relationship, this is basically with the Seven of Pentacles, is just letting me know that they've known each other for a long time. That's the way that I'm looking at that, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. That's how I'm looking at that, okay? The Hangman, I'm just looking at it as water and emotions of some sort. That's the only way I'm looking at it right now, okay? Now, let's see what this card right here has to say. Okay. So, I asked about I asked about their relationship. We got the Queen of Wands here. We got the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands, it talks about passion. Okay, this is passion. It's passion on here. All right, fire here. Okay, so that was the card that was face down. Now, I want to see what's up under the Hangman. Ooh wee! Ew. You ain't gonna believe what's up under there. You ain't gonna believe. Shay, what's up under there? You tell me. You tell me what's up under here. Because you ain't gonna believe what's up under here. Looking at the world from a different perspective. Mm, mm, mm. So when I remove the Hangman, we got the Two of Cups. Now, open up your heart to receive the love of the world, unity, partnership, attraction, connection. Yo, how can you open up to love today? So we could either look at this. That's crazy. Look, with the Hangman, a different perspective. We can look at it for what it is, right? We can look at it as the Two of Cups. They may have some type of partnership, okay? And they may have that type of partnership for a long ass time with this Seven of Pentacles, right? Or we can look at it for what it is, too. She loves her. She loved, when it comes to Gail's and Oprah's relationship, they the Two of Cups. They love each other, okay? Now, what kind of love is that? Like Luke say, Dookie love. You know, so I'm just kidding. What kind of love is that? I don't know. But let's just see what's up under the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh my sister. You're something. I hope you think that you're something too. Now listen. We got the Tower right here. Now, the way I'm looking at this Tower moment is that can't nothing be. You know, can't nothing be, because if so, it would create a Tower moment. always expect the unexpected. And what they would expect is that it would be a tower moment if this was to ever come out in an opening for real. That's the tower. Now I'm gonna peek and see what's up under here, but I ain't gonna tell you what it is because I'm just wanna be nosy. Ooh, ooh. Listen, listen. The world. We got the world card. Remember, we got the world card over here for Stedman. And then we got the world card over here, right? And remember, I said they know, this could never be something that could come out, not into the world, into the open. That's how I'm looking at that because of the type of card studies. I'm not looking at it as completion and success and things of that nature. I should have got my ass up and got different cards, but that's how I'm looking at it. Okay. Anything else? Then we got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Keep that money coming. Keep that money coming, honey. You focus on that money. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. And then we got the Six of Wands. Keep being successful. Because if that was to come out, that could probably be very destructive for the brand, for everything, everyone involved. So, yeah. Anything else after the Two of Cups? Take time to think before you act. Two of Cups. Remember, take time to think before you act. And this is the sword. This is air. They thought about it for sure, but nah. Own your space in the world with confidence. Okay, yeah, wasn't gonna be able to own the space with confidence in the world if they had did some shit like this and it would have came out. So yeah, I feel like their relationship is way more than what most of us know it to be. Okay. Well, if we do one for Gail, we got to do one for Stedman. Okay. Well, no, because we know how he feel. He don't want to have a Five of Pentacles. He want to keep being the Knight of Wands, his world, Ten of Cups, happiness. Okay. So let's just see what comes out when I ask, how does Oprah? Shit. Look, you see this? Look at this. It's the Seven of Swords. I was finna say, how does Oprah feel about Stedman? Okay. And we got the Seven of Swords. Watch out for deceit. Okay. Inconcealment, trickery, deception, strategy. That is crazy. And then, look, This is crazy. Here we go. Let's try. How does Oprah Winfrey feel about Stedman? We know she don't want him to get the money, but when it comes to love, okay, let's be specific. When it comes to love, how does Oprah Winfrey feel about Stedman? Okay. We almost done, y'all. Got this card right here. Now, once again, I don't know what it says because it's face down, but what I can see is we do have the Seven of Cups right here. And it says, take a step back and look at the bigger picture, right? And we got this looking at the bigger picture too, right here. All right. So how she feels about him when it comes to love. We got this Seven of Cups right here, and we also have this World card. Okay, and it talks about what is right in front of you that you're not trying to see. Well, hell, maybe she ain't trying to see Stedman. I was kidding. I don't know. But let's just see what this card is. Mm. It says focusing on your dreams will bring you great success. So, craving new adventures, ideas, employment. Okay. So, when it comes to how she feels about Stedman, we got the Page of Pentacles. What can you focus on that will lead to fulfillment of your dreams? Like, I feel like all she focusing on is pretty much her own self. Okay, I just feel like she focusing on her own self. That's what I feel. But this card talks about stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. Your focus is on your dreams. Focusing on your dreams will bring you success. So maybe when it comes to how she feel about him, maybe he just looked it good, like for presentation, presentation at the time. Nice looking man, and she got this tall, light skinned looking man, and here she go. It could have probably just been, like a trophy wife, trophy husband. I know they're not married, because she worried about their money being. We know that much. But let me just remove the Seven of Cups and see what's under there. It says, be ready to receive an opportunity coming your way. All right, so that's the Four of Wands right there. Let's see what this one is. Followed by the Two of Wands, believing in your personal power. So she just focusing on, we have personal power up here. Remember? So believing in your personal power, it just don't seems like she's focusing. I just don't see no love here. Mm-mm. Searching for purpose, daydreaming choices. Like, I don't really think she like dudes like that, to be honest. I'm finna get ready and close out this reading because this is too. Oh shit! What fell on the floor? What tried to fall on the floor? Oh, the same Page of Pentacles. This is too hot for me, baby. I got to go. All right. Let's get ready to close out this reading. Okay. Is there anything else? I don't think so. All right. To close out this reading, Spirit, overall, for Oprah Winfrey, to close out this reading, can I get 2 cards, please? I need to have my ass out there jogging too, goddamn. Lord have mercy. Close out this reading. Spirit, any last messages for Oprah Winfrey? Ain't she had enough? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so at the bottom of first of all, let's talk about this one. We have CEO right here. It's crazy because we got goals, and it says CEO, and it talks about you have a clear vision for your goals and are steady moving forward with motivation and confidence. Okay. When it comes to her goals, and it definitely looked like, yeah, CEO. She's definitely accomplishing things, okay, on that aspect of it. Followed by intimacy. A deep emotional bond connects you to someone special. trust the compassion, and support strength in this relationship. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah, intimacy and goals. Shit, shit, that could be what she finna do. Like shit, I'm 70 something. You think I'm finna play with it? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this ain't for her. Financial stability. Your financial, well, financial stability. Your financial situation is secure, and career success brings you material reward and a sense of safety for the future. Well, we know that much. Ain't that a hell of a way to close out a reading? I think her future is secured financially too. She's a billionaire. All right. With that being said, I am Queen Bonshay Tarot. This has been a reading for Oprah Winfrey. I am rather tired, so I do not think I'm going to do the other reading, but I will do it tomorrow. All right. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, anybody can ask for a reading on a celebrity that is alive or that has passed away, or you can ask for a personal reading by emailing me and sending me your 3 questions, and I will do a private reading for you regarding whatever it is that you want to talk about. All right. Thank you. Bye.